Yo, Lunch Money 87. What's the word, baby?
What's up, y'all? Y'all already know what it is. Long live the next thing. Lunch Money 87, baby.
Facto. Listen, man, it's a pleasure to have you on P Films, you heard?
Appreciate it. Likewise, you heard?
Word. So, let us know, man. You got the clothing line going crazy, you know what I mean? Like, this is the first time I'm having a designer come up on P Films. Like, how did you come up with the whole Lunch Money idea? Explain that to us.
Well, the whole thing behind Lunch Money is, you know, like I always explain, like when you was younger, when you had lunch money in school, you was like the it dude, you know what I mean? Like everybody was on you. You was that it person.
Facts.
So that's how we feel with the brand. Like if you got lunch money, you stand aside and that's what it is. You get money, you got lunch money.
Got you. Now I know there's a couple of meanings. There's a couple of characters y'all have.
Yeah.
Right? Explain each character you got.
Alright, well Benji is the main one. That's the big dog right here. Benji. Benji
Smooth.
Francis was short for like Benjamin Franklin, $100 bill.
Word.
So this is what we call him Benji Francis. You know what I mean? The meaning behind him is he just a hound for the money, like for the dog. You know what I mean?
Facts.
The heart on the eye represents like having a love for whatever you do.
Yeah.
Like you into filming and interviewing. That's your love for the media.
Facts.
All right. The sin on the eye is your vision. You know what I mean? So your vision and have your stuff, you know, eventually syndicated, broadcast on channels and
Word.
YouTube's, all that. You know.
Word.
And then the dollar sign on the tongue, it's just basically a hunger for it, like your passion. Like if you ain't got no passion and no hunger for no money, that's what it is. And without none of that, without them three, you're not gonna eat, so you won't get lunch money. So with all those three together, that's lunch money.
That's a fact. Now that's a fire definition.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Word. So put me on. Did you have the lunch money back in the days?
Oh, a little something. I had a couple now ladies in the stash, you know. Nothing
A little
crazy.
something.
Tootsie Rolls and things, you know.
Shit, I ain't had no lunch money. I ain't gonna hold you, man.
Yeah.
So that, like you said, you know, the kids with the lunch money usually was like the flyest ones.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what was that like for you? Like, were you having a lunch money? Was you getting fly back in the day, or was you into fashion a lot?
Yeah, that's my whole thing from whoever knows me from the beginning. Like I always into fashion, be different. You know what I mean? Just have your own lane. Like basically, like again, like everybody didn't have lunch money.
Word.
So those who had it stood out and made a way, and then spread the love. You know.
Exactly. Now tell us a little bit about like where did you grow up?
I grew up in Hempstead.
Okay.
Hempstead, Long Island. That's my, you know, that's the headquarters. That's the home base right there. You know, on the hills that they call it Parkside, D Block, South Franklin, over that area.
Bad. What was that like for you growing up over here?
You know, I grew up in in the crack era, the 80s.
Yeah.
You know, when you was getting lunch money, you had to get a way to get money. You know, so it was crazy, but it taught you a lot. Gave me a sense of fashion, how to move. You know.
Yeah. Now, what's some of the shit that you seen? You know, you saying you grew up in the crack era. Like what are some of the? Could you elaborate on some of the things that you experienced with your eyes or stories you've heard? Like
literally, like me personally.
Yeah.
That crack era like hit close to home. You know, like that was an epidemic like that. Really shattered the town. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people talking and rapping, but like I was like in the mix of that, like in the middle, like home base time. You know what I mean? Like seeing like your mom smoking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My moms, you know what I mean? Like shit is real, man. Family members, you know, like it was a real time at that time. You know what I mean?
Was your father in your life and all that?
Yeah, he was, you know, in and out, you know.
Okay.
But
now,
most majority was like, you know, my mom's,
you
know, grandmom situation, uncles and stuff like that. So most of the stuff I had to learn on my own, thinking it was a man perspective, you know, like getting in the hallway or learning from the streets.
Word. Now, I always want to ask this with you saying that with your moms and your grandmother doing a lot. Do you find like it's harder for a man like to, like you said, you seeing things and thinking that that's the way that a man should move? Do you feel like it was hard kicking that off and starting to relearn shit like, yo, nah, that ain't what I should be doing? Yeah,
because you either gonna learn it on, you're gonna get hit with it or get incarcerated when you forced to learn it. You know, most of us, it's like improv out here, man.
Yeah.
We just going as we doing it.
Yeah.
And hopefully we don't get jammed up, or you got jammed. I said, well, you know, P got jammed up in this situation. I'm not gonna move that way. Exactly. You know what I mean? Yeah. But sometimes it be both of us got jammed at the same time. We didn't learn. Now, you know what I mean? It's like,
what are we gonna do?
A non-cycle of just stuff that don't, you know what I mean? It ain't right.
Facts. Now, what you were speaking about being jammed up and all of this, like, now I know you did some time.
Yeah.
Right? Time in the feds. How much time did you do?
Actually, I got sentenced to 120 months, which is like 10 years. You know what I mean? I almost pushed that like to the door, literally. So.
Word.
Yeah.
Now they give you the 120. Did they make you do like 85% of that?
Yeah, you're doing 85.
Word.
That's
rip.
doing 85 with rip. There's no negotiate. That's what you're giving them.
You did that
to the door.
You did that in New York up top, or they sent you around a couple of different spots?
I went on a little country tour. You know, started off in D.C., Brooklyn, Oklahoma. Then from Oklahoma to West Virginia, from West Virginia to North Carolina, from North Carolina to Pennsylvania, and here I am now.
Free.
Yeah.
So
actually, the that you said that was crazy. Today is my last day on federal probation. So,
see,
you know what I mean?
Yo, congrats, man. Congrats. Word. I'm gonna put a little clapping effect on this shit.
No doubt, gunshot or something, pop a bottle, man. Like that's serious, but you know, most people like it's like again, certain shit happened to you for a reason.
Yeah.
And I took that as discipline.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? It kept me focused. It kept me on this grind with this lunch money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now I'm on to the next level. It's like, now where do I go? Do I slip up and just act like a fool because I'm free?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now set the brand back, and now it's like, nah, I'm gonna push this now further to the limit. I have no restrictions on me now, so there's no restrictions for lunch money. Now it's global domination.
There you go, good way to look at it. Now, could you elaborate on what caused you to catch that sentence?
Yeah.
What happened?
Trying to get lunch money. You know what I mean? The wrong way. Yeah. You know the typical street elements, man.
Yeah.
You know, crack, guns. You know what I mean? Just. The fuckery, you know what I mean?
But 10 years, that was your first offense?
Nah, I've been doing like pretty much time all my life, man. You know what I mean? Technically, like half my life, I've been like incarcerated, little skints here, 3 years here, 4 years here, come back, 2 years here, fat. You know what I mean?
And that
the bonus.
So the 120 was all together.
Yeah, that's just.
And then there was other times you did like 3.
Yeah.
Damn, how much time would you say you did in total?
Man, to be 100, I just was talking about this the other day, man. Like, I say better than about good 22, 25 years of my life, man.
God damn, son.
Real talk.
You probably seen some crazy shit while you was
did my 30s in the streets, yo.
A word?
Damn. Not a day, bro.
God damn. What is that like? Do you feel like you gotta come out, start turning up? Like, alright, so I got somebody who just came home. Mm-hmm. But they did 1 year. You know, I'm not saying a day in there is fucked up.
Shit, man. A day in there is like
Wow.
People we take for granted, man. The shit that we could just get up 3 in the morning, go in the crib, and get a fucking soda at the refrigerator, man. That shit is serious.
Word.
You know what I mean? I don't know. You know, most likely did a year. He wasn't like in nothing really crazy. Imagine just being like caged in.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You thinking you coming out, but there's a fight on the other side of the jail. Now y'all locked in 30 days straight. You bunking with a dude. Y'all shitting together. Everything. Like no showers. Like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, it just make you mentally, man, prepared for whatever out here. So
that's a fact.
A lot of people be like, oh, yo, I can never work at McDonald's. You know what I mean? Each his own, bro.
That's
like, come on, I was stealing vegetables.
Word.
As a hustle. You know what I mean? Stamps is the monetary note in there. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm hustling for stamps, you mean to tell me I can't hustle for a McDonald's check, take that and do what I gotta do? You know what I mean? But we quick to backtrack and always use the, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Yeah.
Which is what? What are you doing? Moving backwards?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because like, all right, you did that to get set back 10 years.
Yeah. What now?
You know what I mean?
Word. Nah, that's crazy.
It's wicked. You know, the game is at a disadvantage right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you could be sitting. You know, luckily now they got with the laws going back. You know what I mean? It used to be like a 1 to 10 ratio. You know what I mean? 1 to 100, man. Like that shit was serious, man. You get caught with like 10 grams of crack, it was like getting caught with like 10 keys.
That's
like,
a fact.
So it's like, damn, like, you know what I mean? Whoever, out of that, who suffers? You know what I mean? Your family.
Exactly.
They gotta take care of you, because if your money you ain't getting that stuff over on a boat or a barge, it's like you ain't getting no money. You know what I mean?
At all. God damn, son. Now I want to know, like, you doing all this time and all that. What did you spend your time doing in there? Cause I feel like you could get involved with the politics. which is always bad. you could start doing drugs, which are always bad. You're gonna run up a debt.
Yeah.
Or you can hit the library. You can do certain things. Like, how did you spend that whole 10 years?
I kept myself just busy, man. Like, just focusing on what the hell I was gonna get when I got out here, man.
Yeah.
Cause it's quick to have a plan, and you could think of something, do something all day, every day, man, and then hit these bricks and just be like, I'm off to the races. Word. You know what I mean? So me personally, I used to like play chess. Kept myself busy, schooling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just trying to stay what was going on, reading, man. Like, I like the politics of basketball, sports, but I'm gonna come out and be a statistician. Like, that ain't gonna give me a job. I know how many points Kobe got. Like, you know what I mean? Rondo did this many assists. Like, you ain't getting paid for that out here. So, you know what I mean? You gotta, like, literally, what am I gonna do? Like, I had to work on myself, me. You know what I mean?
But that's what's up. That's what's up. Now, with, no offense, but it's like being in there doing 10 years. Now I see, like, did it affect you with the leg and all that? Did any of that affect you?
Nah.
That happened
like
before you did
time?
Or?
Like this happened in 87. You know what I mean? This is why the 87 is a part of the brand. 87 is when things got real. You know what I'm saying? So I got hit by a truck. You know what I mean? Messing around on bikes as a youngster.
Motorcycle?
Yeah, like a little dirt bike truck.
Dirt bike, okay,
you know
okay.
Little, like BMX type little joint. You know what I mean?
And that was out here? Or?
Yeah, out here, man.
Oh,
Word,
shit.
Man. Just being wild and dumb, man.
Yeah.
Thinking I was Evil Knievel. You know what I mean? Bike life before it was bike life. And
word. You was really doing
got
it like
wrapped
you
up,
said.
you know what I mean? And but God bless, I'm here.
You here.
It could have been way worse, you know what I mean? So I don't look at it like everybody know me as my limp, you know what I mean? Back then they used to call me Money Dame. Oh, yo, that's still, you know what I mean? So it was always that. I always was about $1 even then.
That's
10 minutes. So I don't let this is like a advantage for me. I know I got to go extra hard.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I don't look for sympathy. No, I'm a handy. None of that shit. I don't know handout. I get it. You know what I mean?
So lunch money 87. 87. That's when it got
87 is a real. That's the golden era.
That's what's up.
Of the music. That was the crack era.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You go back 87, you see Rakim with the Dapper Dans and all that. You know, having, the game was real. 87. You know, sister was born at that same year. So 87 is a mean number. It means something. It's just not. Just threw it up there for nothing, you know what I mean?
Okay, that's what's up. Now, have you ever said that to anybody in an interview? Like, that's why the 87 is there? Like,
nah, I did a couple interviews, but technically the first one I gave it to, like, what happened? You know what I mean? Yeah. So,
they're afraid to ask, man. You heard it here on P. Phil.
They say open mouths get fed. You know what I mean? Closed mouths don't get nothing.
Word. I bet. So, I see a whole bunch of toys when I walk up in here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I walked up in here. I remember last time, I'm like, yo, you selling these shits? Because I got kids. I know they going to want some toys.
Yeah.
So tell me, like, how you got involved with the collectibles and the toys and all that?
I'm into art. You know what I mean? That's something I'm into. Keeps me busy.
Yeah.
Keeps me with, the youth in me. That certain things that I lost out of my childhood I can relive. And just like I said, it's the pop Funkos. So it's what's clicking right now. It's collectibles. So. It's cool. Give me something to do. Keep me busy. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. Now, how much are these things worth?
They can all go from different ranges. I can't put a collection up there. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, man.
They ain't that crazy, man. They just, like I said, most of them from like childhood stuff. For me, like I started off collecting the black figures. And it got to like, oh, this is what this was popping. Like I got into the game, like, okay, this is what this is, this is what this mean, and it just went from there.
Yeah. Bet. So let the people know, man. Now, at what point did you start saying to yourself, yo, you know what? I'm doing all the shit in the streets, I feel like I really want to get this designer shit off the ground. Like, this is, when did you start saying I want to really do this shit for real?
Day one.
Word? So you had this passion since a youngin'.
Yeah. Oh, like I said, I always been into fashion.
Ooh.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
First it was with music. You know what I mean? So with that, I didn't put 100 into it.
Okay.
I thought I was trap of the year as opposed to the rapper.
Yeah.
So I didn't take, I didn't take that talent serious. Like, you know what I mean? And this time around, I say, whatever I do, man, if it's even selling oranges, I got to put 100% into it. Like,
I agree.
I'm wasting my time. So with this, the town showed me love. The people accepted it. They knew it came from me. You know what I mean? Most people like, I'm glad you made a turnaround just on the strength. You know what I mean? So with that's what made me go hard. And then how these kids gravitate to it and go crazy for it is like, all right, this thing bigger than me. It's bigger than this brand. Like, this is something serious. Like, the people got something to say, oh, this is a hometown hero. You know what I mean? So that's what made me go hard with it. Like, I had to, like, really think when I got into this, like, is this what I really want to do?
Yeah.
This is my job, yo.
Yeah.
Like, I'll stay up all day, all night in here.
Yep.
Thinking of what's next. You know what I mean? Like, how do I elevate? How do I push this to go there? Like, this is it. Like, I'm trying to make this like the bat symbol. When you see that in the air, boom, you know what it is.
You
like,
know it's lit.
I'm pushing it until I can't push it no more, bro.
That's what's up.
Serious. Like, you see it here now. I need this in nostrils.
Word.
I need this in Neiman's, Saks. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not thinking, oh, I got my stuff at some barbershop. Oh, it's on the app. I made it. No, this needs to be for everybody, the masses. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not pushing this for, everybody eats. Lunch money. Cafeteria's open.
Exactly. Now, like, I see the passion, man. I respect it.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Word.
Now, you say, back to, you saying, the kids, they fuck with it. I agree. And you just had the, what was that, the Peace Day?
Yeah, just did the Peace Day. That was the second one this year. Did it last year. Started that off with, basically, like I said, I'm from the hills.
Okay.
So when I came up, the hills was just the hills.
Yeah.
Now it's subsections. You got the D block. You got the desert.
Facts.
Parkside. You got Grove. It's sectioned up now. You know what I mean? Before it was like anything up past that 7-Eleven. That's what you was claiming. That's you was from the hills. It didn't matter what block you was on. But now it's separated. So like I grew up in best of both worlds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm from the D block. I'm from the bricks. I grew up there. Like that's my home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we played in Parkside. We hustled on South Franklin.
Word.
So now to come home and now it's divided. I was like, whoa, this is crazy. You know what I mean?
Word.
One day I'm talking to a dude at the trunk of my car. He wanted a shirt or something. He like, looking around crazy. Got the crazy blicky on him. Like, yo, I'm beefing with these dudes on the other side. I'm like, bro, that's one block over. Like, you serious?
Yeah.
That's why I stand. This shit is real. It's crazy. So I was like, man, it got to be some kind of way we had some peace. And then like, there ain't really nothing out here for these kids, man.
Facts.
Like, the kids for adults, there's nothing shaking on this side, man. Like, nothing going on. If it ain't basketball, it's like no common factor for nobody to come together and do anything. It's just negative, man. So with that, I say, well, all right, let's get, a Parkside and a D-Block a basketball game.
Yeah,
all right, let's get the Heights and Terrace in here. You know what I mean? Let's get Roosevelt. Let's get Freeport. Let's get Roxville Center. If you get whatever, let's just have a good time, ball out. Like I remember that Lincoln Park used to be like a rucker out here to us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, ain't no nighttime games. Like now we got games going on at night. Yeah. So I try to get that feeling back, but on peacetime and also for the kids, y'all come out and play, like, you know what I mean? Because it's crazy out here. The gun violence is serious out here.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, growing up, that's all I heard. The shit is lit in the stash.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. You know what I mean? We getting light on stuff that negative stuff. You know what I mean? Stuff that causes to shut us down. You see, you got state troopers running around out here.
Facts.
That ain't never ever happened.
Word.
So now it's like, all right, well, we got something good. We got games for the kids.
Exactly.
We got balanced houses, free food.
Let us live.
Yeah, man. Come News 12, document this.
Did they come out?
Nah. The mayor came out. Shout out to the mayor, Don Ryan, Hempstead Police Department. You know what I mean? The PLL. So that was cool. That was good enough. You know what I mean? So they rather document somebody getting killed, or somebody getting stabbed, or somebody's missing and raped, but you won't put. You know what I mean? So
you know what it
go
is.
Hand in hand.
I realize this a lot. It's like bad news sells much quicker than good news, and it's sad, but I feel like that's what the people always want to do. They just want that bad news. You know what I'm saying? But I know you say you got a lot of different towns bringing in teams. We need an Elmont team. I'm from Elmont.
I need
an Elmont team next time.
I'm gonna give it P Films first. I mean, so next year, Peace Day 3, 2020. Hopefully, should be an Elmont team. I'm leaving that to you. I'm gonna let you coach K that.
I'm with that.
All right. So you get your 8-man, and we gonna go from there.
What's the ages?
I did the kids this first time. I did the youngsters this year, so that was cool. So I'm most like, if you can ball, make it on out there.
Let's get it.
That's how, you know what I mean? Ain't no age bracket. That my man Flav, he run the point, man. Flav like 50 years old.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? He said he the best point guard. So it's just having fun. Teams come out, just bang out. You know what I mean? Hopefully,
That's what's up.
You know, I'm working on lunch money weekend this year, so we can have maybe a 16 team bracket. You know, Sweet 16.
I'm with it. All out. I'm in there.
See what you know what Elmont gonna bring to the game. You know.
Got you. Now, this is what I want to know. You know, you said, you know, you realize when you came out, whatever you're gonna do, you have to put 100% into it.
Yeah.
Could you remember what your first piece was?
Yeah. First pieces was what happened was, you know, the dad hat caught fire.
Yes.
Everybody wore the dad hats.
Word.
So at the time I didn't even have the Benji logo done up.
Yeah.
So I was just like, what am I gonna do? Like when I first came out, I was working at H&M.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Which was a gift and a curse. Because it gave me a sense of fashion, showed me how to bang retail, how things work. You know, things happen for a reason.
Exactly.
So
why the curse though?
You working for somebody.
Okay.
You know? Okay. I can't do like, I might want to dress the mannequin like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As opposed to this is what it is, and then, you know, they can fire you anytime they feel like it. You working for them, and then it's like, you know, a lot of stuff I did visuals for them. I didn't get credit for it. It was just like somebody come in, how do I match this with that? And I don't get no credit for that.
Exactly.
It's just like, all right, good looking. Oh yeah, matter of fact, grab that rack. Get out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like I said, the gift was it gave me the art of retail.
Exactly.
I had to do my pieces, how to move this, how to put out, what colors, what kick. Now I know how lines move. Like all this is new to me, bro.
Yeah.
Like this is like me just learning as I go. Like it's not like, you know what I mean? Like I got season 4 coming up. Gotcha. You know, so it's like now everything I got now is out the window. Yeah. So now I'm on, you know, hoodie weather time now.
Yeah.
It's time to get busy now. So now I'm thinking of what else next. You know what I mean? So you caught me in here brainstorming and cooking. So you know, I got something for season 4.
Bet. Now I was watching the T-Talk interview, and you mentioned something, and I was like, "Oh shit!" You was like, basically saying you do certain pieces, but you like for people who purchase the pieces for it to feel very exclusive to them. So you might make a piece for somebody, you discontinue it right there. Boom. It's over.
You might say,
yeah, but I want to know.
I need a piece film joint. Nah, not really. Cause I'm making it for you.
Yeah.
It's like a bakery. He don't lose no money if he made you a bar mitzvah cake. Yeah, you know, that's true. For you. Yeah. And then now, as you go out now, more people might want cakes for their bar mitzvah. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it was like, it's hand in hand. I like to be that in tune person with you. Wow. You know what I mean? You could pull up on me. Yo, what's good? Yo, I need this for my daughter. Yo, we going to Disney World. We need 6 shirts. Can you put mom, dad, sis? Yeah, let's do it. Like, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, y'all came to me for something. I feel that I'm on it. Keep it honest with you. Because you could have just went to some other store, up to Roosevelt Field, and got that. You ain't really had to holler at me. So when you really took your money to holler at me, I take that as like, wow, okay, I got you. You know what I mean? And I want people to feel they got something different. You know, everybody don't want the same thing.
Exactly.
You know, some do, some don't. You know, so like I said, even like the backtrack, I would make these hats, and I would put like any kind of logo on it, like a monkey, a bear. That's when the panda thing was jumping at the time. You know what I mean? So what happened? I would put on the side of the hats. If you're familiar with, like in the '90s, Shirt Kings. In the Coliseum, shout out to my man Nike. He got the Murder Inc. tattoo parlor right in Hempstead.
Okay, yeah.
They used to put rhinestones on the hats. You know what I mean? And gave it like P films. You know what I mean? It might have said, you know, G. Lou South Franklin on the side. They would have rhinestone. It was something different, exclusive for something. So I took it back to that. Nobody was doing that. So you came with the P films. I put the hat on it. Put P films on the side. Maybe if I caught a camera patch, I put that on the front. So everybody had a different hat. Like no one ever to this day got the same hat. You know what I mean?
Word. That's what's
Which was cool. So that made it stand out. And that was the wave. Yo, lunch money. Yo, the lunch money hat. Yo, who got that hat? Oh, lunch money. Like, who was lunch money? Like, this is like made my 3rd interview. Like, I never even show face at the time, you know.
That's what's
I
up,
like to
though.
keep it that mystique,
Curiosity,
that ghost face to it. Yeah, so it's not about me. You know, some people gonna like it because of my face. Some people gonna hate it because of my face. I just want you to like this Benji.
It's all about Benji.
That's lunch money. Don't worry about who did like Tom Ford walking in right now. Somebody ain't even gonna know who that is.
I won't.
You know what I mean? But you love his clothes, so
exactly.
it's like who cares what Benny Hanna looked like? The plate was good.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So that's how I try to carry that. And then with that, when it came around, I'm like, oh man, ain't nobody gonna rock no damn dad hat. It's 30 below out here. You know what I mean? That's when I went into the bag. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Jig, my partner. We gotta come up with something. Play with this design, flip it. Because you notice, Benji's a heart.
Yeah.
And I just flipped them upside down. Like everything I do, I'm flipping it. You know what I mean? And that's the meaning of it. That's the love of the fashion. The love of what you're doing again. Like, you know what I mean? I said the love of the heart is having it, but also the love of the inside, you flipping it.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And we came up with Benji, and Benji ain't looked back yet.
Word.
And still ain't, you know what I mean? So
exactly.
Now we're going to keep it going.
Let the people know, man, who was the... Name some of the people that you've worked with, because I see you got pics with Shooter 93.
Okay, shout out to the homie Shooter 93.
Word.
Big shout out to the big BSF, you know, Black Sopranos, Benny the Butcher.
Word.
You know what I mean? Conway the Machine, West Side Gun, Swaggy all the time, GBNY. Who else I might do some? Mayhem Loren. You know what I mean? Action Bronson. You know what I mean? It's just trying to get it there. You know what I mean? Give me a minute. You know what I mean? Give me a minute, man. You know how you know, Queen Bee rock something or something.
Exactly,
you know
exactly. What was that feeling like having them put your pieces on, like?
Man, good. The same way, don't get it twisted, the same way if somebody 12 years old came up and just happy he got a lunch money shirt. It's the same vibe. That's like, you know what I mean? I just know that person got mine. And now I know he just a little bit to where it could be seen, it just pushes the Benji. Like I just seen something with my man Thuniega. You know what I mean? He do like videography and stuff. And somebody kept tagging, like, what's the people keep tagging me in this picture? But he in the back with Star Brim. You know what I mean? And you see the Benji in the back, so
yes. A friend of mine actually just was like, "Yo, that's the she just put some shit out, and that was him."
Yeah, so you know what I mean. Hopefully that next joint, you know what I mean. We see Star Brim rocking that joint. You know, Benji meet the Brim. You know what I mean? So
Star Brim was good. Tap in.
Shout out to Star Brim. You know what I mean?
Rock that lunch money
for real. Tap in.
Word. So how was you able to connect with those?
Grind.
Yeah.
Just putting it out there, man. Like I'm my self-marketing machine. I'm taking it back to like street team time. You know what I mean? Putting stickers up. Get the kids. Put these stickers up. I'm pushing it. You see that Benji anywhere.
Yeah. Guerrilla tactic.
Find it. Guerrilla tactics. Guerrilla warfare out here, man. You can't sit up. Yo, this social media, man. You know, this is the biggest tool, that advantage that we got right now.
Exactly.
You gotta think, Carl Canal, they didn't have this at that time. You got to
and they still
put that on somebody. You know what I mean? So now you got access to somebody can just wake up and go down a town line and just see flooded of fashion. And 9 times out of 10, it's a Benji on there somewhere.
That's a fact.
You know, it's just see it. It's just marketing.
Yo, I walked around. A lot of people like, yo, where you got that shit from? Yeah, lunch money, my man. That's what's up.
No doubt.
That's what's up, man. Now, being a fashion designer, you know, a lot of people want to be the rapper. They want to be a singer. They want to be a basketball player, whatever the case may be. Like, what are some of the obstacles you feel like you face being a designer?
You know, how long would a wave go?
You
know what I mean? That's why I constantly keep trying to change it.
Okay.
Different colors, different vibes. You know what I mean? You got the Benji, you got Alexander Bands. That's the 8. You know what I mean? You got the zombie looking one, Mickey Moolah.
Smooth.
You know what I mean? It's other ones getting ready to come out. So it's like constantly rotating. You know, this is how like you just gotta follow. You know what I mean? You gotta be you gotta go all in, man. Yeah. Like I said, give it 100, man. It's just like, this is it. Exactly. I'm trying to find out another way to catch the crowd, to keep the crowd.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Tie-dyes was in. Boom. Now what's next now?
Yeah.
You know, fall coming up. You know what I mean? So now it's like earth tone. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just stay with it. You know what I mean? Stay ahead of the game at the same way. Because there's a lot of competition. Exactly. Time you look, somebody is doing the brand. You know what I mean? So That's never going to stop. You know what I mean? It's not to knock nobody else. It's just like I gotta worry about me.
Exactly.
Nike don't care what Adidas doing.
That's a fact.
Reebok don't care what Skechers are doing. Everybody's eating. You know what I mean? Pushing their brand. That's it.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Now, with you saying you have the monkey as a logo, now remember back when H&M had that whole, coolest monkey in the jungle thing. Yeah. I want to know, like, did you feel that they did something wrong, or do you feel like it wasn't a big deal? Like black people blew it up, black media, black Twitter blew it out of proportion.
I could see it's like 50-50.
Okay.
They probably didn't think of nothing of it. You know what I mean? But it looks kind of crazy when you got a black person in it.
Yeah.
And then the same with the monkey. Like mine represent ape shit.
Yeah.
For people going ape shit. I did that off the strength of Jay and Beyonce song. Ape shit. You know what I mean? I'm feeling like I'm going ape shit with this lunch money. Like I'm just going all out ape shit. You know what I mean? Right. So that anybody got them tees, it say ape shit on it. But then it took its own liking in its own wave. I had to take the ape shit off because the kids is like, yo, I'm at school, they saying this, which is cool. Like, yes, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I said, I gotta tone it down. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's what's cool. But like, there's nothing bad saying whoever wearing this is a monkey. Like, nah, you're just going ape shit out here. Like,
exactly,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah. So now, staying on that topic, how about with Gucci making the blackface, right? The blackface with the turtleneck, and the Burberry having the outfit with the noose around it. Did that make you feel uncomfortable, or do you see it as fashion? That's it's kind of crazy, man.
Yeah. Especially if I came up where, as you know, my grandmom's was like a strong influence. Yeah. You know what I mean? Being from the South, so taught me about racism. Why dudes wearing blackface, the big lips. You know what I mean? Like we never even ate cornmeal in the crib. Like my grandma, like that's slave slop. Like that's what they fed the pigs. Like we don't eat this. You know what I'm saying? Like. So to see that with the lip, you cannot say that was a mistake. Like that's kind of like, you know what I mean? Going with that? Come on, that's like you know, man. Like at least be apologetic about it because it's fly shit. People love it. You know what I mean? Like we make them brands what it is, man.
100%.
So that's kind of like 100. You know what I mean? That is kind of crazy though, man. Yeah. It's like then it's put you in a catch-22. It's like I want to rock it, but then it's like, damn, do you really give a fuck about my dollar?
Yeah,
so it's like, damn, you know what I mean?
I think they do care about the dollar. They just don't care who's giving them the dollar.
They don't give a damn. You know what I mean? Because look, who doesn't? We only buy that because Future got it on.
Word.
Or somebody said, you know what I mean, 2 G's up on my belt, and you like, I gotta go get a belt.
Exactly.
It's the same belt you can get from Old Navy. Hold your shit up. Or lunch money.
You feel me?
You know what I mean?
Feel me?
Keeping 100 with you, but it's just like we want to be that it person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel I'm a sense, and I got Gucci. You know what I mean? Which is cool. We all like fashion. You know what I mean? But look at the time. They just gave Dap his rights. You know, Dap made that known, like for the drug dealers. I came up in that era when it wasn't even official Gucci shit, man, and he was charging like $5,000 for a sweatsuit because he had the Gucci on it. He made it fly. He took it and made it his way.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And look what they did. They tried to send agents out to stop him, to shut it down. Like Google the Dapper Dan story is vicious, man. Now, it's tough.
With you saying what you said about like Future wearing something, saying something's cool or whatever the case may be, like, why do you feel like it's so hard for black clothing brands to be considered high-end fashion?
That's a good one, man. It seems like our own people set us back, man, to think it as we right here, being that I know him, it can't be high quality. It got to come from France.
Yeah.
But this guy said it. You know what I mean? This guy is Chinese or whatever it may be.
Word.
Hold on 1 second.
Now, do your thing. Alright. So with that being said, what do you think are some of the steps that we could take for our black-owned brands, clothing especially, to be high-end fashion? What do you think are the steps we need to take to make that possible?
Support them.
Gotcha.
It's like all of this is about the quality of the clothes. That's what makes it high-end. It really ain't nobody's name on it. You know what I mean? I could get some cashmere sweaters and put JoJo Wear on it. You know what I mean? If it's the same material made from over there, then it's high end.
Yeah.
Don't just because you see somebody in in the street or you know him like, oh, that shit ain't high end. I know, son. You know what I mean? Like he put work in. If it's the quality of the stitching, the thread count. You know what I mean? Now, if it's just some rinky dink iron on, yo, my man, you bugging. I washed the shirt, the sleeve came off. Then it is what it is. Like you ain't gonna want to pay for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like it is. Like if it is the same thing, like you see, boom, these champion tees, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. This the quality.
It's all about the quality.
Yeah. So I ain't gonna say, yo, I'm charging my shirt $100, but yo, bro, you can go right there and pay champion that bread. What's the difference? And I put extra work on it. I put extra sauce on it. You know what I mean? It's all about the quality, man, for the people, man. I'm in the detail. You know what I mean? So that's why if my thing costs a little penny or whatever, it's because of the detail, the stitching, the material, what I went to do it, not just because I just got something and put something on it. Oh, this is what it is. Nah, this is your craft. You know what I mean?
I feel like it's worth every dollar it is. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, man, legit. First time I met you, I'm like, let me cop something real quick.
Yeah, I appreciate it too, man. Thank you. And now look where we at. We now be doing interviews and you know what I mean. Hopefully do the movie after this. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Hint, hint.
Word. Let's get it. Now, do you find yourself like? Because I agree with that. I feel like you said, you know, I think we set one another back. Like, we're busy purchasing these European wares and all this stuff when there's a lot of talent within our own community.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, do you find that people are willing to pay $500, $1,000 for something European wear? But if you give them a price, they're like, nah, that's too expensive.
Yeah, it's like,
how
do you really support me or do you know what I mean? It's like, oh man, yo, P Phil. That's like saying say you charging $1,000 to do a video. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or that's the going rate, $1,000 to do a video. But now I hear somebody coming out, yo, son, I give you 3. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give you 2 now and 100 later. Like, yo, man, like, you wouldn't do that. Yeah. You go up to such and such, like, you know what I mean? It's just like,
get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah, like, come on, why would you? You know, that's again, it's like, but you always gonna read that out. That's who you know who supports you and who don't.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because now somebody come, oh, you that's what's up. Yo, here I'm paying you right now for 3 videos in advance. Bam. Wow.
Yep.
Yo, thank you. You know what I mean? As opposed to somebody, yo, I got 200 for you right now. Like, yo, bro, like, come on, man. I ain't going to these other stores doing that. Exactly. Why? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Now, if you're less than fortunate, like a lot of the kids or people come on search, I might know somebody's situation. Right. Or somebody might tell me a situation through ear and I see him, yo, you know what I mean? Thank you. Like, you know what I mean? It all goes, man. It's just crazy, man. If we don't support each other, ain't nobody is. Like, nobody else coming from the outside to help us.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly. Now, you bringing up Dapper Dan, I watched the interview with him and all that. And he said a couple of, it's crazy because y'all both said similar things, because he said, you know, there's a time, because Charlamagne the God asked him, you know, you have the clout to run your own why do you need Gucci? You have the clout to do it yourself. And he brought up, you know, it took me 30 years to do this. Things keep changing and changing. Yeah. They help me distribute and this and that, giving the money. But Charlamagne, his response kept saying like, yo, you have the clout to do what you gotta do. Do you feel like you need that bigger name brand to help you push your product, or you feel like you have a good enough product to do it yourself?
That's a machine.
Yeah.
So I can see where he's talking about messing with them as distribution wise.
Yeah.
Because as a whole, you just see like, all right, New York know Dapper, the East Coast.
But you want to be a
couple rappers. But now you go to Milan, France, Paris. Like, who is this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So again, it's working your angle. You know what I mean? Mess with them too. You need the machine. That's a backing. And now you can just, all right, now I can take this leap. Facts. I feel
everybody know me now.
Now, yeah, I feel I got the masses. I got the crowd's attention. Now I'm a brand house. I'm a powerhouse over here. This is what it is. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, that's what's up. Now, any fashion shows in the future coming up? Anything?
Yeah, the fall about to get crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I still
you
got
invite me to one of those, man. I guess
I got you, man. I'm trying to work without. You know what I mean? I probably my next one I think might be Philly or Charlotte. It's in between. So now I'm about to end the. You know, it's back to school time, so I'm probably gonna do something real quick. And like I said, season 4, fall season coming. So it's popping. Just stay tuned. You know what I mean? Like I said, stay tuned. It's coming. A lot.
Smooth.
New designs, new everything. Like a lot of stuff coming out. It's fall, man. This is my weather. I love the fall.
Yeah, me too.
When I was younger, this is what I lived for. Like, you know what I mean? Now you bust out the leathers, the 40s, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
This is it. Now this is where you get fly. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can put t-shirts, you can sky through. You know what I mean? Now it's time to get fly. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Fly falls.
Word. Now, before we wrap it up, is there anything you want to tell the people before you tap out?
Thank you.
Word.
Thank you. Word. For this even supporting, believing, and rocking with the brand. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of hate out here, man. A lot of hate, but love outweighs hate.
That's a fact.
I don't care what you do. You know what I mean? And like I said, thank you. And that's it, man. Stay tuned. On to the next thing. Lunch Money 87, baby.
Let's get it. My guy Lunch Money 87 tapped in with P. Phils.
Yeah, tap in and tap out. You heard?
You know the vibes. Let's get it.
You already know. On to the next thing.